think there's a huge difference between the way successful people think and how unsuccessful people think. And I mean, don't get me wrong, yes, being a human is hard, and we all face our struggles, we all face our different obstacles in life, but success has been figured out. It's just a simple mindset game. It may not be easy, right? But it's just a simple mind game. And again, with successful people and unsuccessful people, I think it sort of comes down to how do we manage ourselves? How are we managing our days? How are we managing ourselves day to day? Right? See, I think the difference between the successful people and unsuccessful people is really how we respond. And it comes down to two areas really of how we respond. So ask yourself, how am I responding to my life's problems? Every single day we're going to face obstacles in life. We're going to face challenges. We're going to face struggles, where it's just part of being human. But ask yourself, how am I responding to my life's problems? Or even ask yourself, for yesterday, how did I respond to yesterday's problems in my life? You can choose to say, well, okay, for example, I have to go ahead and get rid of my car, but, oh, I can't do that. I need my car. Well, instead of saying I can't do it, ask yourself, how can I do it? Well, if I get rid of my car, that allows me to save some more money, and maybe I can afford a car later on, so at least till I find a job. Well, I can go ahead and maybe take the bus, go get a bus pass and walk to the bus. Yes, that might require me to wake up an hour earlier and spend a little more time walking, but that's fine, because during that time walking, even though I can't, I need that time to go ahead and study, I can't use that time to do that 1 extra hour of walking. Well, instead, study by putting earbuds in and listen to a podcast, YouTube video, or, audiobooks. Like, you can figure it out. So instead of saying, I can't do it, it's important to ask yourself, how can I do it, How am I responding to my life's problems? And the second thing I think is to go ahead and ask yourself, how am I responding to new situations in my life? So not only, day-to-day sort of problems, but the new situations, the new goals, the new aspirations that we have as humans. We're human beings. Think about it. All humans in the world have had dreams at one point or another, whether it's you and I, whether it's, I don't know, Elon Musk, Jordan Peterson, like we all have dreams. So just go after those dreams. Instead of, you can choose, right? And that's the beauty of being human. You can choose to say, ask yourself, take 5 minutes throughout the day. Like, what is my dream? How am I going to achieve that dream? Instead of saying, what is my dream? Oh, that's too big of a dream. I can never do it. That's almost impossible. No, how am I going to achieve that dream? How am I going to figure that out? I think that's really the key difference. Like, I want to do that, and I don't know how to do that. I'll give you a personal example. And for social media, like I wasn't really a big person on social media. I've never really cared to record myself, share content, whatever, like the last decade. But then a year back, I realized, well, if I want to bring more impact, if I want to bring more value to people and bring more impact to the world, I'm going to need to learn how to do social media. So whatever your dream may be, instead of saying, well, since I've never done social media, saying, oh, I don't know how to do that, I can't do it. No, go ahead and figure out, ask yourself, like, what can I do, okay, these are my limitations. I don't know how to go ahead and do video editing. I don't know how to go ahead and record myself. I don't know how to go ahead and create content on different social media platforms. That's fine. Those are my limitations. But then ask yourself, how can I sort of expand past my limitations? So you have a larger, you're growing, you're continually growing and expanding yourself as a human. So instead of saying, well, I can't do it because I've never done content creation, I've never done video editing, anything like that. No, ask yourself, how can I do it? And little by little, ask yourself, if it's too big of a dream, quote unquote, right? Break that down even further to things you can actually do every single day consistently. Show up and make progress towards that overarching goal. And don't ever think it's too big a goal. It's just simply your individual goal or goals that you want to achieve in your life. And ask yourself, how can I achieve it? Instead of saying, I can't do it or I don't know how. Just ask, how can I do it? Think, take 5 minutes in the day and just think, how can I do it? How can I achieve the goal? So looking at the limitations you have, go ahead and look up, okay, that's going to be my mission. And, we're humans. We have to go ahead and work and do other things to sort of, pay for food, pay for rent. But, your own personal goals in life, the time you have after work, the time you have on the weekends, make that your top priority of expanding your limitations. So again, back to my example of I didn't know how to do content creation. I went on YouTube and learned how to do some video editing. I learned how to do, how to manage and sort of set a schedule for content creation and those different types of things. Go ahead and figure it out and ask yourself, how can I do it? Instead of, saying, oh, I can't do it. And I think really that's the biggest difference between successful people and the way successful people think and the way unsuccessful people think. We're all human. We all have dreams, but it's how we respond to those dreams and how we respond to the challenges in life that really define whether we're successful or unsuccessful in life. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you enjoyed, please consider sharing with a friend. It just might make their day. I really appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.